Top loyalty. District 2. We bout to put on a show. 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 If you ain't paying, you gotta go. We are not playing. This is the pros. The people I came with are ready to go. We are not famous. It look like it though. We bout to put on a show. 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 If you ain't paying, you gotta go. We are not playing. This is the pros. The people I came with are ready to go. We are not famous. It look like it though. You can't see us like a bad father. So we be training hard with Donnie Palmer. So many speed bags getting ran down. Whoa, that's that uppercut. Man down. If you ain't ready for the big leagues, this is gonna end quickly. You don't even gotta switch seats, cause we gon' post this on Insta. Hashtag RPE, top royalty, and a crisp tea, and a jab, don't miss beats. So I really hope you move swiftly. Wordplay like a bobby weave. Stop signs ain't stopping me. I was told to eat my broccoli while I grew up watching Rocky 3. Now I'm eating where all the bosses be. Food steaks with the lobster meat. This ain't anyone spoiling me. My Santa said I top royalty. We bout to put on a show. 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 If you ain't paying, you gotta go. We are not playing. This is the pros. The people I came with are ready to go. We are not famous. It look like it though. We bout to put on a show. 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 If you ain't paying, you gotta go. We are not playing. This is the pros. The people I came with are ready to go. We are not famous. It look like it though. So many speed bags getting ran down. Whoa, that's that uppercut. You don't even gotta switch seats, cause we gon' post this on Insta. Hashtag RPE, top royalty, and a crisp tea.
All right. How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to the Angry Rican Show, late night live stream edition. All right, folks. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little excited. I actually haven't done a live stream on this channel at all, so this is the first one. Welcome. I know that I don't have anybody waiting for me to get in on this thing, but that's okay. It's okay. So I just want to make a couple of quick announcements. I do have normal latency, so if anybody jumps into the stream and you want to chat, just know that I'm going to be slightly delayed just a little bit, because I decided that I wanted the stream to look good. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's my first live stream, I know I'm not going to have any viewers right away. So I'm not prioritizing responding on messages, because I know that I'm probably not going to have any messages, at least not right now. Maybe in the future streams when I start getting more people to join, then I'll do the ultra latency, so that way I can respond to you right away. But if you do happen to jump in and you have any questions and you kind of want to shoot the shit with me, just know that I'm not ignoring you. It's just slightly delayed for the quality purposes, because I want to make sure that the quality of the stream looks good. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. As a matter of fact, before I get started, I just want to do one little test. Make sure that I can hear myself properly. Okay, perfect. It's working. Working as intended. All right, guys. So real quick, if you're new to my channel, just want to give a quick introduction, let you know a little bit about myself and what this channel is all about going forward here in the future. So my name is Jose, but you can call me JC, also known as the Angry Rican for the interwebs purposes. So Angry Rican will be fine for now. Basically, this channel is just going to be for entertainment purposes. I do not have a particular niche. Basically, I'll be discussing pretty much anything that comes to mind, anything that's hot, any trending topics, um, just anything that really interests me. And obviously, once I get going and people um, have ideas or they want to shoot me some links, any funny memes, anything like that, then we'll make that happen as well. Also doing some movie reviews, video game reviews, that kind of stuff. But basically, it's just going to be a variety show. So nothing special. I'm not going to focus on just one thing in particular, just because I feel like that would be boring. Um, so before we go ahead and get into what we got going on today, please, if you happen to jump in here, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you know when I'm gonna go live. I'm not entirely sure what my live schedule is gonna be like. I'm dabbling between, do I want to make 5, 10, 15 minute videos every day, or do I just want to do 1 or 2 live streams a week, or do I just want to do like a daily live stream? Maybe I'll hop on for about an hour or two, and maybe on the weekends I'll edit them and get some clips. But I'm not entirely sure, just because being a content creator is time consuming, and the Angry Rican show is a solo dolo experience. That's right, no producers, no thumbnailers, no editors, no nothing. Just your boy, the Angry Rican, solo dolo. For my first live though, I did wanted to bring some friends over to kind of join the show and help me out a little bit. But unfortunately, you can't rely on friends to do this kind of stuff. You just got to go at it yourself sometimes. So here we are, solo dolo. So topics of the night is going to be, we're going to talk about the Tuah Girl. That's right. We got to talk about the Tuah Girl because she is an inspiration of what to do and what not to do when you get your 15 minutes of fame. So we are going to talk about her situation. Also, you guys already know, if you're hip to what's going on, Superman trailer. I know everyone already seen it. Everybody already had their opinion, but you haven't heard my opinion on it. So we're going to break that bad boy down. We're not really going to break it down. We're going to watch it, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about Superman, because why not? We all love a good superhero movie, especially the Man of Steel, the original, the OG, the best of the best, the GOAT. That's right, the GOAT. I'm a Marvel's guy, but Superman was my original, and it's still my OG. They just never do him right, but we'll get to him later. Also, we're probably gonna check out some of those drones over in New Jersey, because I think that's still going on. So we're gonna get into Twitter and take a look at some of the videos of those drones. Some of those drones are rather interesting, so we can talk about that. Also, of course, we gotta get into a little bit of politics. So we're gonna talk about, Fanni Willis getting disqualified. And then, if time permits, if I haven't been here for 2-3 hours with you guys, then we'll do a little bit of doom scrolling, take a look at what's trending, and if anything attracts me and I feel like I can poke fun at it or talk about it, then we'll go that route as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and switch over here. And you know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't actually set this up right away. Oops. Okay, wrong one. Shit. All right, that is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. My bad, guys. Oops. Hawk Tuah Girl. That's what I wanted to do. The Hawk Tuesday. Well, like I said, it's all live. I thought I had set that up, but apparently I did not. I was too busy trying to get the thumbnails. Actually, not fuck the thumbnails. I know thumbnails are important, man, but I'm not an artist. And sometimes it just takes a while, because I got to figure out how to actually, what kind of graphics I want. Eventually, I'll have a thumbnail maker, because that is something tedious that you have to do. But not right now. We're doing one thing at a time. And I'm actually going to close the YouTube studio out, because we do not need that. All right, so we're gonna check out. This video is from Jamari. So anytime I use someone else's video, I gotta give him some credit. So Jamari has, go check him out. But he breaks down the whole Hawk Tuah thing a hell of a lot better than I will. One, because I don't really care enough about her, but it is an interesting situation just because, she just blew up so damn fast. So we're gonna take a listen to what he has to say, and we'll charm in and take it from there. So let's go ahead and make this bad boy happen.
So around 2 weeks ago, I told you guys about a potential crypto scam being promoted by a girl named Haley Welch, who found fame earlier this year after she went viral during a street interview.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
Well, she took these 15 milliseconds of fame and seemingly turned it into an hours-long event. She was getting paid 30 racks to show up and party at a club. She was topping off the podcast chart.
Bro, hold on. That's crazy. 30 racks? 30 racks to show up at a club just because she said Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing? That's crazy. That's like, lightning in a bottle type deal. At $30,000 just to go to the clubs. And she was all over the place. So I can imagine 30 racks there, 5 racks over here. And this right here was killing me, bro. She was number 3 on Spotify behind Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson. What? That's what I'm talking about. See, that's why the Hawk Tuah girl is my inspiration. I wouldn't mind blowing up like that, but not that fast. Not that fast, because as soon as, the faster you go up, the faster you're gonna sink. But let's keep going.
Hawk Tuah style, and overall she had taken this bit much further than anyone had thought possible. But now, after she was called out for this scam coin,
this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
she has disappeared for the last 2 weeks after saying this.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Man, that's some sleep she got.
I tell you what, I don't know about y'all, but she has like a cartoony voice. She might do good being like a cartoon voiceover. And she kind of sounded like Cartman there for a second. Screw you guys, I'm going home. And that's crazy. She said, I'll talk to you guys back tomorrow. We ain't heard or seen from her for a couple of weeks now. Although she did resurface, and we'll touch on that too.
About 336 hours if my calculations are correct. It's almost like when you're talking to a chick, everything's going great, and then she tries to claim that she fell asleep at 7 p.m. and doesn't wake up till noon the next day. Talking about, wow, that was the best sleep of my entire life. Fuck out of here. Now, personal trauma aside, it's hilarious that Haley Welch did this shit and thought that she could just dip out. No more cringe tweets, no more brain rot podcast, just running off with the alleged crypto scam bag. I mean, even when this all first went down, a lot of people speculated that she would have to talk to a judge one day. And now it looks like that might actually be happening.
Of course. I forgot about the yeah, my bad, guys. I forgot about the damn commercials. All right. Get back to it. I do apologize. You know how it is, man. The YouTubes, the advertisers gotta get the advertising. Otherwise, the YouTubes won't get their monies. We're gonna switch over back to that because I'm not gonna advertise for anybody just yet.
Have stepped forward to file a complaint against the people who developed the coin, as well as the Tuah the Moon Foundation. This action arises from the unlawful promotion and sale of the Hawk Tuah cryptocurrency meme coin, known as the Hawk Token, which defendants offered and sold to the public without getting proper registration. Defendants leveraged the extensive social media following of Haley Welch, a prominent social media personality known as the Hawk Tuah Girl, to market the token as a groundbreaking cryptocurrency project.
That's wild. A prominent social media personality, prominent. You would associate the word prominent to somebody who's been doing it for a while, But this is a little kid. And that's how I see her. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm an old man. I see her as a little kid. And the fact that people actually invested on a little kid like that, and now you're crying about it, silly you, silly you. Should have known better.
Through aggressive promotional campaigns and promises of future growth, defendants create a speculative frenzy that caused the token's market value to spike shortly after launch, reaching a significant market capitalization. Now let's be real here for a second. Anyone who thought that this was going to be anything groundbreaking, or really that any genuine utility would come from the Tuah coin, in my book really did deserve to get scammed. Now with that being said, those involved in its creation committed what I see as fraud, and I do think they need to see their day in court. They go on to list the ways that Haley teased the coin, like during her podcast with Mark Cuban.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh, yeah. If I want to meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah,
for
I'll give you my
community?
wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
And other videos that
I gotta tell you, man, this shit just amazes me sometimes. Like, the girl made it funny, right? And she's sitting there talking to Mark fucking Cuban. First of all, you ain't lived long enough to have a conversation with a grown-ass man. Like, what can you guys possibly talk about that would be interesting? You're 21 years old. You ain't lived long enough to have a conversation with a 50-something-year-old multi-millionaire, actually a billionaire almost at this point, Mark Cuban. And then what the fuck, Mark Cuban, what are you doing, my guy? What are you doing talking to a little 21-year-old and then talk about, yeah, gonna get some tokens? Like, come on, dude. This shit. I gotta tell you, life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. The world has a way of making dumbasses famous somehow.
she posted onto social media in anticipation of the coin's release.
Okay, y'all, drop your Solana wallets. I'm giving out some meme coins for free. Coming to you December 4th. My Hawk meme coin is live!
The Hawk token launched on the Solana blockchain. The launch had rapid growth in trading activity and market capitalization. However, the token's value experienced significant volatility, losing a substantial portion of its value in hours. The token launched with a market capitalization of 16.69 million. Within hours, the token's market value surged to 491 million. However, shortly after that, it plummeted more than 90%. Now here is where it looks like these promotional videos and tweets really might come back to bite her in the ass, as the victims believe that she did enough promising with statements like Tuah the Moon that they should be held liable for the investors' losses. Many of the investors were first-time cryptocurrency participants drawn to the project through Welch's involvement. The rapid decline in the token's value caused substantial damages to investors who relied on Welch's participation and the project's stated roadmap. Specifically, they are claiming that the people involved in the project violated the Securities Act of 1933, claiming that this Tuah project never filed with the SEC, aka the government, to register all these tokens for sale. This can be seen as a form of fraud, and these types of violations can result in civil lawsuits, criminal penalties, and even imprisonment. Like I said before, 12 people have come forward with this motion, but now that this has been officially filed, I would...
By the way, just so you guys know, Haley herself hasn't been sued. The foundation and all the other folks behind the whole scheme, those guys were involved. I'm thinking personally, she didn't know what she was doing. Like I said, to me, she's a kid. She's new to the game. And I think they manipulated her. They used her influence to try to grab that bag right quick. That's my thoughts on it. But she still needs to get held accountable, because at the end of the day, she did encourage a whole bunch of people to invest in this bullshit meme coin. And I don't fucks with crypto because I like tangible shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to invest in real things that you can touch. And touch, taste, smell. That whole cryptocurrency, man. Somebody somewhere can hit a delete button and that shit is all gone. It's all just fucking digital bullshit. I don't trust it. I'm not fucking with it.
Would not be surprised if many more people jump on board. As for these 12 individuals, they claim to have suffered damages in excess of $151,000. One dude is even claiming that he lost over $70,000 on this alleged rug pull. And the people specifically listed as...
bro, who the... 70 grand, bro. Who you gotta be a total complete moron to invest $70,000 on a hot coin. You know what? You deserve to lose your money, buddy. You deserve to lose your money. Hey, if anybody out there, any multimillionaire, you're watching the stream and you got some extra cheddar you trying to give away, bro, send it my way. Send it my way. Don't do this dumbass investments. And you would think people would know better because it's not the first time that celebrities or influencers pulled the rug on people and took the money. If I'm not mistaken, one of the Paul brothers did that shit not so long ago. So I'm pretty sure she won't be the first, and she's definitely not gonna be the last. Your boy right here, man. If you ever see me promoting some crypto bullshit, you already know, man. I'm trying to grab the bag and I'm dipping, because that shit is bullshit.
Defendants here were most of the people involved in that train wreck of a Twitter space, including this guy Doc Hollywood, the web developer behind Over Here LLC, and of course the Tuah the Moon Foundation, which many believe at this point to be primarily owned by Haley Welch. And I did find it very strange that this foundation was based in the Cayman Islands, known for being an easy way to not only avoid taxation, but also to keep the US government from spying on your illegally funded.
Bro, if that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. The foundation was done in the Cayman Islands. You gotta be borderline fucking retarded to invest in some shit like that. That doesn't make any sense. I personally wouldn't do it. Anything if it's not in the good old United States, I'm not messing with it. Especially if it's like the Cayman Islands or some territory like that. You already know that's and it's crazy because if you got $70,000, you would think that you're smart enough. If you got that kind of money to invest, you would think that you're smart enough not to do that, or at least to double check before you put your money in something like that. But maybe they thought that this time around was going to be a little different. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit more, but I'm kind of getting bored of the Hawk Tuah thing.
Accounts. So in them establishing the foundation there, I think that looks extremely suspect. The lawsuit then goes on to explain the world of meme coins and how the primary promotion for these projects is executed on social media, even admitting that most of them have little to no actual use in the real world, but are mainly based around a sense of hype and community. Next, they break down who exactly the Hawk Tuah girl is, how she wrote.
You know what? Fuck the Hawk Tuah girl. I'm bored with her. I kind of just wanted to. I kind of just wanted to talk about her real quick because obviously, I'm a newcomer. I mean, I'm not really a newcomer. I started doing YouTube back in 2016, but I just kind of been doing it off and on or whatever. But she is a cautionary tale for every single person out there that gets famous very fast. And it happens a lot, and some people capitalize it, but she's both an inspiration and a cautionary tale. The inspiration is this. She got her 15 minutes of fame, and she didn't let it pass her. She took advantage of it. Now I gotta tell you, man, some people are on it because somehow she got famous off of that, and all of a sudden, man, she had an agent, she had a PR, she had merch, and it all happened very, very fast. So those guys are on it. So I don't know if there's people that are looking for the next internet sensation and they just capitalize on it and then get as much money as possible. But the idea that she got famous like that, and then within a month, she's interviewing celebrities. She wasn't fucking Bill Maher. Bill Maher, what the fuck can she possibly have to say to Bill Maher? He's like a political guy. So what the hell is his old ass doing talking to a little 21-year-old kid? What can you possibly talk about? And I watched a little bit of it, and it was cringe. Like they had nothing of substance to say at all. A lot of times when people start podcasts, they're usually people who have accomplished something in life. Or it'll be people like me. I haven't accomplished much, but I've lived a long time. So I know some shit. I've been through some shit. I got some stories. I got what you call wisdom. I may not have fame. I may not have done any famous people thing. or accomplish, great feats in my life, but I got wisdom. And wisdom goes a long way, especially if you're going to sit here and you're going to talk to people. You got to have something to talk about. You got to have a legit opinion. Like, how can you talk about, like, relationships if you ain't never been in one? But if you live as long as I have, I've been in a whole bunch. So I can tell you a whole bunch of different things about relationships, good and bad. So I just find that to be interesting. So I give her flowers when it comes to that. I mean, because she really did. She took those 15 minutes, man, and she fucking, oof. She took that to the next level. I mean, she's talking to Matt Rife, the comedian. There's a fucking Wiz Khalifa. She had a podcast with Wiz Khalifa. Like, what the fuck does she know about Wiz Khalifa? Like, that's just crazy. Eventually, I would like to get to that point where I have conversations with people of importance. But I'm not gonna do what she did. That's for sure. I'm not going to try to scam people out of money like that. So if you ever see me promoting some cryptocurrency, fucking get the fuck out of Dodge. And you already know your boy retiring. Because I ain't trying to get canceled before I even get started. That's just crazy. Okay, so now she has, by the way, real quick, she has surfaced since then because she went to sleep and the bitch been sleeping for 2 fucking weeks, but she did come back and she said this: I take this situation extremely serious and I want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community. I am fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you have expressed losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law using the link below. So here's, and we'll move on from this one, but this is my honest opinion and my honest thought on this situation. So I already said this. She's a kid. She don't know shit about shit, right? She just happens to be chilling, did a little funny, and now she blows up. So all this stuff is coming at her fast. It's different if she's been a celebrity for a couple of years and she's been around for a while, maybe she's in her 30s, 40s, so she know how the game works, but she doesn't. So you have these adults, even though she is an adult, but the older folks, what I'm saying, that you would think that they would know better. You would think that they would know better. So they're in her ear and they're advising her, hey girl. And then, you got, she also, she's got the pause and stuff like that. So you would think in her mind, she's probably thinking, okay, these guys know what they're talking about. They're going to help me out. They got my best interest in mind. At least that's what she's thinking. But at the same time, if you notice, her little podcast was starting to go on a decline. Because honestly, she doesn't have much to say. She hasn't been through much. She hasn't experienced much. She hasn't accomplished anything in her life other than making a really funny joke and having a, I guess, pretty decent personality. So obviously you can only talk for so long with people who have nothing to say before the general audience is going to be like, well, what am I doing? Like, there's no substance here. So I'm thinking maybe the guy saw the writing on the wall and they knew that her 15 minutes of fame was about to go bye-byes. And they came up with this ingenious idea to skedaddle. Because right now, that tweet right there got 11.1 million views. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. I'll be happy if I get 5 views on any of my tweets, even though I don't really tweet like that. Or at least not. I will be doing more of that social media stuff. But right now, I don't tweet like that. But even if I did, shit, 11.1 million views, that's crazy. So obviously a lot of people are interested in her story. And I'll be honest, I'm not gonna miss her if she go bye-byes. I'm pretty sure she's the modern age, what we used to call a one-hit wonder. Back in my days, we had a lot of one-hit wonders. They'll come in, do it like Milli Vanilli. They'll have a really good song, and then poof, make a couple $1 million. You'll see them everywhere for a couple of months, and then they go bye-byes. And I think this is the modern day one-hit wonder of the podcast world, because she's basically disappeared and now she's doing this. And right now her credibility is shot. Ain't nobody gonna fucking listen to her. And like I said, she has nothing to say anyway. So with that said, we're gonna transition. We're gonna move on from her. And anybody joining my chat? Nope. So right now I'm just talking to the air, baby. But that's okay. I'll talk to my imaginary friends. That's fine. This is practice. Like Allen Iverson said, used to say, practice. We're talking about practice. Well, I'm doing some practicing. So with that said, let me see what my next course of action here. All right, bam, Superman. Mother sucking Superman. Okay. So we're gonna go to Screen Rant for this one. I'm done with the Hawk Tuah Girl. We're gonna go to Screen Rant. So I actually like Screen Rant to take a look at my Marvel news and my DC news and that kind of stuff. They do a pretty good job. Obviously, they have a lot of advertisement. But here we're gonna get to see Mr. Superman, Man of Steel. Now, how you guys feel about it? You guys excited about this one? Because I feel like the Man of Steel, man, that movie really did it. Because prior to that, they haven't done a Superman movies in fucking decades, man. They ain't done movies in decades, and then all of a sudden, the Man of Steel came in, and with the Calvarine, and you thought, damn, you know, the DC's back. And of course, they don't fuck that up, but we'll talk about that too here in a second. But I wanna check out the trailer. You know, because I already know you guys already watched the trailer. I'm just gonna stop it and give you my thoughts on it. Cause I'm not gonna play the trailer that you guys already watched a million times. But I am gonna say this, right? I feel like that hole should have been bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like he's probably falling down from space or from somewhere high up. So and he's landing on snow. So you would think the hole might be a little bigger. That's just I just kind of saw that. And I like how he got the trunks. And so far, what I do like about it is the color. It's very colorful. I was kind of getting tired of that dark bullshit. I mean, because at the end of the day, this is a comic, and comic turned into cartoon, so it should be bright. You know, one thing I noticed they on this show, they mentioned James Gunn a lot in the movies that he did, just to kind of remind us that he did the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a good thing, because if you noticed, or if you remember, the Guardians of the Galaxy were nice and bright, and they were funny, and they were great movies. So I like the direction that they're going, and from what I'm noticing too, the actors are pretty young, which is a good thing. That means that they're gonna do more, and this is supposed to be the reboot of the DC universe. So I hope that they've learned from the mistakes of the past, and they're gonna put a decent DC universe that'll last for a couple of years and keep it going, kind of like the Marvel. And I didn't know. Well, I got another point that I want to make, but we'll do it after the video. Lois Lane, I mean, she alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Superman. If I was Superman, I'm pretty sure I would have probably fell in love with somebody a little prettier, but and she alright. She alright. Crypto. God. Hey, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You know what? That put a smile on my face because if I know I'm a grown ass man, but like I said, Superman was the first. Superman was the first introduction. You know, I was born in 1980. The original Superman came out in 1978. So when I was like 4 years old, when I can remember shit, the first thing I remember was Superman. I remember running around, the little cape on. Oh man, and that's what I'm talking about. See, I might not be famous, I may not done shit, but I've been through some shit and I've seen some shit. And when you're born in 1980, man, these movies, you have a whole nother level of appreciation. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So we just banking the talking points there for a second, but motherfucking crypto, hey, comic book accurate. I'm loving it.
Take me home.
See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's pretty young. That's cool. Fucking Lex Luthor looks young as hell. So that's what's up. I hope they all do a good job so we can keep it going for a couple of years. But I'm loving the color, man. The brightness. I like it. I like it.
Superman.
You know, when I first saw the trailer, I thought I was Birdman. You know, Birdman. But I guess that's Hawk Girl. Or it's supposed to be Hawkman. I don't fucking know. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't, as much as I love superhero movies, I don't know every single character. Like I know I'll make a couple of videos on the Marvel stuff and I'll make videos on this kind of stuff, but I'm not like a total expert on it. I don't know every single villain. I just know the characters that I know and that I like. But I do remember the Hawk Girl. But I don't know if I thought it was, I could have sworn it was a boy, but I could be wrong. But then again, it's 2024, man. And who knows? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Okay? So they call that a teaser trailer, but it really felt like an actual trailer to me. And this is one thing. I really like the cartoony part of it, like the colorful part of it. And I hope that there's some humor in it as well. And I like the fact that they're bringing in a lot of different characters, because usually they do the origin story, and I'm so sick of origin stories. Like, there's no need to do any origin story for any more of like the known superheroes. Like, we already know Wonder Woman's origin story. We know Batman's. We know Spider-Man's. We know all these guys. Like, we don't need to do any more origin story. Just get to the ass kicking part. That's what I want to see. Just go straight to the ass kicking part, and we are Gucci. You know, there was I wanted to look at this. Take a look at some of these little old school pictures. These are the characters that I know. So my first character growing up, my first superhero that I was introduced to was Superman. All right, Superman, like I said, Superman is the GOAT. Then after Superman, it was Batman. And then from Batman, it was Wonder Woman. And then from Wonder Woman, that was pretty much it. These three guys right here, those are the superheroes that I grew up with growing up. These are the main three guys. And then later on, uh, we got into the whole Marvel thing. But originally, it was just these three guys, especially like the Batman. Shit, back in my days, we had the pew, pow, ping, pow. So, see, some of you guys are too young to truly appreciate how far we've come. Because when I was growing up, when I was a kid back in the 80s, we didn't have CGI. See, you fuckers are spoiled. A lot of you guys watch these Marvel movies and this, the DCs and all these superhero movies, and you guys start criticizing a little too much. Like, I get it. I understand criticizing like the plots or the storyline. That's fine. But then you start to criticize like the CGI and the graphics and the animation and that kind of stuff. And I tell you, I come from a whole different world. So when I see it, to me, it all looks great. It all looks great. So I can't relate because we didn't have computer generated images. Like they had costumes and shit, or they would use like wax figures. And the way they did the film was totally different. Now you fucking put it in the computer and everything is fucking, the computer does everything for you. But back then, especially like the cartoons and stuff like that, somebody actually physically drew them bitches page by page. Every single little animation was page by page. You guys have no idea how spoiled you are that you grew up in a time where the movies look so realistic. Like when I used to watch them, when we had these superhero movies back then, they were fake. They were so fake. They looked so fake. But to us, it was like, wow, Superman flying. Like to us, that was like next level shit. So you don't know what you got, is what I'm saying. You don't appreciate what you got. So like it's been a couple of days, right, since the trailer came out. And obviously, I'll be doom scrolling and whatnot. And I get to watching all the videos and people complaining. Like some people were complaining about the woke stuff. Cause I guess the daily, the news people, the guy is black, but he's usually white. But who cares? Because he's a supporting character. And I don't really care that much about the race swapping because at the end of the day, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm a mixed race. So I just see people. I don't see color. If you want to put a white guy and the black guy, I don't give a shit. At least in Superman, he looks the part, which I like that. It would be weird if you made Superman black, but you can have a black Superman in like a different alternate universe or something like that. I fucks with that. But yeah, man, you guys, man, you don't know. You don't know how good you have it. Like it's crazy the level of CGI and how good it looks. But I did want to. There was something here that I wanted to go over. Right here, the actors. Right, so David Corrin Sweat. That's Clark Kent. Rachel Brosnan. What is it? Brosnahan as Lois Lane. Nicholas Holt as Lex Luthor. Skylar Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen. Okay, right here, yeah. Wendell Pierce. I guess he's supposed to be white, but he's black, Perry White. Preut Tyler Vance. Basically, what I'm saying is, as I'm reading this name, I have no idea who the hell any of these people are. Not a clue. Don't know any of them at all. Never heard of them. Not a single one. They're all brand spanking new to me. Maybe you guys know who they are, but I have no idea. And that's the difference between DC and Marvel, because at least with Marvel, you know who those people are playing those characters. And I think that's that's the attraction to it too. Because they're known people, like known actors. I have no idea who the hell any of these people are at all. But there was let me see here real quick, because there was There was. Give me a sec. Let me see. Screen Rant had a list of all the movies. Like they rated them. Want to know how to watch them. Oh, right here, the rank shit. So they ranked all the, because we have to, hey, listen, we have to give the farewell to the old DCEU universe. We got to give it, we got to say our goodbyes to it because we are entering the new dawn. So number 16 was the Justice League. I gotta tell you, that's probably the best. As far as rating is concerned, I'm 100% with it, bro. Justice League was horrendous. Henry Cavill, like look, the main three characters right here, bro. Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. And I guess Flash and Aquaman will be the next two that I knew about, but these are the top dogs right here, these three. But I gotta tell you, Justice League was sloppy. To me, it was a sloppy job. Somebody, I don't know why they even released the movie the way they did. It was like really put together, like really sloppily. And the storyline and everything was just ass. Again, I come from a time where there was no CGI like that. So even I, who normally appreciates CGI, was like, what the fuck is going on with Henry Cavill's mouth? That was horrible. Horrible. That made the movie 10 times worse. I guarantee you, if Henry Cavill's mouth wasn't CGI like that, I probably wouldn't put it at 16, man. I'd put it at 15. But that thing was horrible. And I don't know. I think the story behind it was that he was filming Mission Impossible and he was supposed to have yeah, you know what? That's what it was. He was supposed to have that mustache. That's why he did the stupid little, like hand gesture before he punched. And he didn't want to shave his beard because he was doing that movie. And I guess nobody bothered to tell him, like, dude, it's so much easier to just put on a fake fucking beard than it is to CGI your face like that without a beard. Like, I gotta tell you, I love Henry Cavill. I think he's a hell of an actor, but he fucked it up. He fucked up that Justice League with that bullshit. Like, why would you do that? Like, just shave it off, dude. And plus, if you're a man like this right here, this beard, it's like a couple days, man. It's like a couple days, man. And like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll have a full-blown beard. So you telling me he's a grown-ass man and he couldn't grow a beard? So they had to CGI his face and make him look ridiculous. And that's why number 16 is extremely fitting for the Justice League. Chat. I'm looking at chat over here. Anyone there? Nope. Anybody want to chat? Let me say something right here. Let me see. What's up, fool? Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. those are my imaginary friends. Hey, chat. I would like to get to the point where there's actually a whole bunch of people, but I wonder how the people do it when there's thousands of people just chatting. Like, how the fuck do you see every single person just like scrolling up and down like that? Well, hey, chat, what do you think, man? What do you think, chat? Do you think it should be 16? Let me know, chat. Chat said 16 is the way to go. All right, who's number? Suicide Squad number 16. Okay, 15. I don't know, man. I like Suicide Squad. I like her actually. Margaret Robbie, she's good. As a matter of fact, I just watched the Barbie movie earlier today because it came out on Netflix. It wasn't bad. It was kind of gay, but whatever. I found it entertaining. I thought it looked cool. But then again, like I said, I'm old. So any of that graphics, the CGI stuff, all that stuff to me is amazing just because what I had. Like I wasn't that far removed from black and white TVs. Even though I do look amazing for my age. But I am almost half a century years old. That's crazy to even say. I'll be 45 in January to be exact. Suicide Squad, I don't know if I would have put it at 16. I mean at 15. I think I probably would have put it a little lower. I mean a little higher on the list. Who's 14? Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. Yeah, that movie was trash. The best thing about it was Wonder Woman. And then that big ass monster, whatever the hell the name was. Because I don't even remember the villain's name for the most part. But that movie was absolute trash too. And it was all dark and gloomy. And like I said, that's what I like about this one. This one looks bright. And brightness is like it's a feel good. It makes you feel good when it's nice and bright. But when it's all dark and gloomy and shit, like it just, I don't know. It's a cartoon. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a cartoon. It's a live action cartoon, so it should be uppity and bright and exciting. But yeah, 14. I don't know, man. I think I would put this at 15. Yeah, I'll put it at 15, bro, because Suicide Squad was definitely better than this shit. No, who's 14? Oh, yes, 14 was them. 13 was Shazam. Oh, that movie was absolute ass cheeks. Shazam was 100% ass cheeks. Although I just saw a movie with him too earlier. I don't know. He had a purple crayon. He was pretty good. He's a funny actor, but Shazam was ass. Every single Shazam was horrible. It's definitely a kids movie, that's for sure. But I'm a comic book fan. Well, I'm a comic superhero movie watching kind of guy. Like I don't read none of the comics. I used to back in the days when I was a kid. But who reads nowadays? We watch movies and cartoons and stuff like that. So yeah. Number 13, I think, is fitting. Well, I would still say it's probably better than that Batman and Superman one. Wonder Woman, 1984. I don't know if I would put her at 12. I think she'll be a little higher on the list. And when I mean higher, I mean like lower, right? Yeah. Like, 5, 6, something like that. But when I say higher, it's the opposite. Wonder Woman 1984 was kind of It was It was all right. Black Adam was actually pretty good. So number 11 is not bad, although it had a lot of bad reviews. And the fact that at the end, the end scenes, he met up with Superman, that made you think like, damn, so The Rock is going to go at it with Superman. But of course, it would have been a tie. It would have been a fucking tie. Because for whatever reason, The Rock can't get his ass kicked in the movies. Did you guys know that? Did you know that? Did y'all know that? Chat, did you know that, chat? No, you didn't know that? So, and this might be, I don't know, because I've never read the contract. But word is that The Rock can't lose. The Rock can't lose in a movie. It has to be a tie or he has to win. He has to be the hero. Like on the red one. He saved the day. He couldn't lose. Even though he got slapped up, he couldn't lose. It was a tie. Was it Rumpus? Rumpus. Yeah, Rumpus is a demigod, right? So you would think that Rumpus would, beat his ass. But nah. The Rock gotta beat him. Because The Rock can't lose. And that's crazy. I found that to be interesting. I didn't even know you can do that. If you're a movie star, I didn't know that you can just be like, hey, I want to put it in my contract that I have to be the hero and I could never lose. Like, oh, excuse me, diva. But I do like The Rock. I think he's pretty cool. So number 11, Black Adam. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I thought it was good. I liked it. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. It was alright. I'm not a big fan of Jason Momoa. And then he got that goofy ass muscle suit because he's too lazy to work out. And I don't really care for the Aquaman, to be honest with you. I don't like neither one. I did like the color, the colors though. It was nice and bright. The Flash is ass, 100% ass. Like I don't even know whether to put it on 9. I'm thinking the Flash should probably be up there, like 14 or something. The Flash was straight ass cheeks, and I don't like this guy. What's his name? Ezra. He was just goofy, just a goofy dude. I don't like. Yeah, Ezra Miller. He's just a weirdo, bro. I didn't like it at all. The best thing about that movie, honestly, was Michael Keaton. That was the best thing about that movie when I saw Michael Keaton, because hello, I'm old, right? So to me, one of the best Batmans was Michael Keaton Batman. He did his thing. So I thought that was the best part to me of the whole movie. But other than that, Flash was ass cheeks. So there's no way it's number 9. No way this is better than Suicide Squad. Snyder's Justice League, trash. It's all trash. The whole Justice League was trash. Basura. Birds of a Prey, that's alright. It was alright. I don't know if I would put it at number 7. I don't know. Shazam, basura. That's no bueno. Blue Beetle. Actually, I haven't seen Blue Beetle. It's number 5, and I heard great reviews about Blue Beetle, but this is the one movie I haven't watched yet because it's not on Netflix. And I missed it at the movie theaters, and I don't feel like paying like for another subscription like Paramount because it's bad enough. I got the Disney Plus, which it's a bit of a waste of money but it's part of the bundle, right? So you got the Hulu, the ESPN, and the Disney Plus. I watched the UFC, so it only makes sense to have it. But they don't put out many things right now, and some of the stuff that they're putting out is kind of basura, like the Skeleton Crew. It's alright, but it's for kids, you know. I'm watching them. I'm watching it, but I feel like it's a little too short. The episodes are too short, and obviously it's a kids show kinda. But again, the CGI has come a long way, especially with Star Wars. Like when I was growing up, bro, the CGI was nothing like that. They used to be like actual little like toys and shit, like little action figures that they would film and stuff like that and make it look like it was real. Like it's mind blowing how far we've come when it comes to that kind of stuff. And it never ceases to amaze me. So I would love to see the Blue Beetle. I haven't watched it, so I don't know if it's number 5, but it probably is. Aquaman, it was alright. It was alright. Wonder Woman was the shit though. Guy, Wonder Woman was the shit. Yes, Wonder Woman was the best. 100%. Let me see, chat. What do you guys think? You guys like this list so far? Chat? No? Anybody there? No? Oh, this is awesome. Hey, this is good practice, right? Because I'm talking to you, but I'm not really talking to you because you're not there right now. You're probably gonna be there tomorrow. Oh, you might never be there. But this is good. This is good practice. Sometimes when you see it and you talk to the camera like that, and you're talking to yourself, it almost makes you feel like you're a little crazy. But I think you have to be a little crazy to even try to be a YouTuber or anything like that, because this whole process of talking to yourself is fucking nuts. Like which is why I wanted some friends to come join me so we can have a conversation about this stuff. But no, my friends are too good to get on here and support your boy. But that's okay. That's okay, because when I get big, when I get to like 10,000 subscribers and I start making some money, they're gonna want to join. And then I'm gonna go like this. Nope, sorry. Can't help you, buddy. Can't be on my show. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But Superwoman was the shit though. I enjoy Superwoman a lot. I definitely enjoy Superwoman. I wanted to have some brewskis, right? I was thinking it's Friday. I'm out here live streaming. I'm live streaming with my non-existent fans. And I said, you know what, maybe I'll drink a couple cold ones. But then I drink Bud Light, and then I realized that I don't know if the Bud Light, what do you call it, the strike or whatever how people call it, the boycott is still going on. So I didn't want to drink Bud Light. So I guess we'll just drink some Sprite. But what's going on, chat? Hey, chat, that's how you do it? I gotta practice. I gotta practice for when it happens. I gotta keep an eye on chat. Hey, chat, talk to me. Do you think Wonder Woman should be number 3 on the list? I think she should be number 2. I don't remember who number 2 or number 1 is, but I think she should be at least number 2. You know what's interesting? And I'll get back to this. When I'm doom scrolling, right? I be seeing like people doing dumb stuff. Like the other day, I saw this girl. She was rapping GIFs, and there was like 300 people watching her rapping GIFs. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe that shit? Where's my viewers at? Where y'all at? Damn it! Hey, chat. Where you at, chat? All right. So number 3 is good. Number 2, Man of Steel. Nah, that had to be number 1 for me, buddy. Nah, number 2 is Wonder Woman. Number 1 is Man of Steel. Who's number 1? Yeah, right. No, it's not. No way. No way. Absolutely not. I mean, his John Cena's role was pretty funny, but there's no way. Nope. I don't agree with this one. Number 1 is going to be Man of Steel. Number 2, to me, is going to be Wonder Woman. Number 3 is tough because I haven't watched the Blue Beetle. But I would say number 3 for me is probably the first Aquaman, and maybe Black Adam was number 4. Maybe I don't know, maybe, but definitely the second Suicide Squad is not number 1. Absolutely nuts. All right, so that's that with the DCU. So to recap, we took a look at Superman. I likes it. I know that some people found the wokeness in it, but I don't think that in 2024. Well, I don't think that we say 2024, but 2024 is done in about 11 days. I would say in 2025, I think movie studios and just in general, the whole woke thing is gonna die down because it's been proven. Go woke, go broke. So I think it's time that we just kind of go back to what used to work and let go of all that woke ES stuff. All right, so my next topic here. So now we're done with this entertainment. Now let's get serious. Let's get a little serious. Let's take a look over here at I don't need that anymore. What fucking drones, bro? Like, what is going on with the drones? And you know what's interesting? I actually thought I had a Twitter over here, but that's okay. We're live, brother. We live. We do this shit live. So we're gonna do drones over New Jersey. So here's my thoughts with the drone. I think the reason why I initially had queued up YouTube is because I wanted to maybe have a video about some of these officials and what they have to say about the whole drone situation. But I've watched enough to know that these fuckers are lying about something. They're full of shit. So it doesn't matter what they say, whatever they say, it is the opposite or it's a lie or it's something. But it's not the truth. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Now, is it the turururus? Is it the turururus? Is it the aliens? But it say, this is something I would say to a close biblical Ezekiel. Yeah, this is interesting. That's interesting right there. I don't know what the hell that is. That looks that's kind of crazy though, isn't it? Like that is a weird looking drone. So here's the thing with the drones. They say that they don't know. Right? FBI to Congress, we just don't know. U.S. military denies New Jersey drones are theirs. $1 trillion on defense spending on that. Okay, so we know, like, we've seen, and I don't know if, maybe you guys have seen it, maybe you haven't seen it, but I know China, they do some crazy, like, drone shows. Like, the shit is bananas. It's not aliens. I can tell you right now, it is not aliens. Because for some reason, if extraterrestrials were technologically advanced to actually get here, they wouldn't pussyfoot around like that and just flying and doing surveillance. Like, they would have already seen us from a mile away. They would have some super duper telescopes that can see us and they can surveil us from miles away. If you're advanced enough to get here, excuse me. If you're advanced enough to get here, which means you have to travel light speeds, which means that in order to travel light speed, you really have to fold the fabric of space in order for you to do that. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, being old and having some wisdom. I'm gonna give you some scientific stuff. You see, and you may, and I'm pretty sure, you know, if you listen to your science teacher, you might know. But the truth of the matter is that you can't travel in a straight line at light year speed, because you would run into shit. Like, how would you zigzag around meteors and fucking and other shit and little pebbles that are flying around, all the debris that's flying around in space? Your ship would explode. So unless you have like some super duper type of ship that can just plow through things, you can't really travel at light speed in a straight line, because you are going to inevitably run into something. There's all types of meteors. If you're flying at light speed and a little pebble like the size of a rock hits your ship, it's going to go up in flames. So in order for extraterrestrials to travel to Earth, you have to fold space. You have to fold space, right? So they have to be able to travel through like a wormhole or something in order to get here. That's just physics, right? That's just facts. Unless their spaceship has some type of protection that they can just plow through meteors, like chunks of rocks and stuff at that speed, or they can somehow bob and weave. So if that's the case, right? So if they have the technology to travel here, which means that they have the ability to either warp speed here, twist the fabric of space, go through a wormhole and stuff like that, you're telling me that they're really gonna just fucking have a whole bunch of little drones flying around surveilling us? Like, if they wanted to take over, they would just take us over. Like, it would be easy to them. If you had the technology to do intergalactic travel, it's easy, bro. It's fucking easy peasy. It wouldn't even be a fight. They would be here, boom, take over, that's a wrap. So there is videos of like some of these drones flying like at super high, like high speeds and like really high up in the sky, and you would think that that's not possible, but these are man-made. These are man-made, And then look at this shit.
What's happening? Where is the government?
This is yesterday. See, shit like that makes you think that is extraterrestrials, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, why haven't we blown them up? That's what I want to know. Chat, you let me know. Why haven't it been blown up? I don't know. My chat is ghost. Oh, that's funny. I do gotta look at it though, just in case someone decides to charm in. You know, it's funny. I'm also live streaming vertical, and supposedly when people are live streaming vertical, I might show up. But so what the fuck? YouTube, show me some love. Somebody click in this mofo. Oh well, I got one viewer. That's okay. How long have I been on for? I don't know. Anyways. That's weird. Like, that looks like extraterrestrial. But my thing is, why? It has to be ours. It has to be the government. It has to be the government because we're not shooting them. We're not shooting them down. I know that Joe Biden is out to lunch. I know he's not there, but there's other people that are there that are running the show. Okay. There's other people that run the show. Like, the government is going to run with or without a president. There's already contingencies in plan. So somebody's running the damn country. There's obviously the head of the military. So we're not shooting them down. If we're not shooting them down, that's because they're ours. They're ours. They're looking for something. Now, word on the street is that they are looking for a dirty bomb, right? Like, supposedly there's some some nukes that went missing. This is crazy, but look how they travel though. Hold on. Oh, that's fast. That's a lot of them. That's crazy. I really wonder what's going on, man. This, why are we not shooting them down? Like, it's not that hard to shoot them down. Are they aliens? It makes you wonder, like, well, look how many of them are there. That's fucking nuts. Makes me want to fly my drone. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me see, hold on. I found the aliens. I found the aliens right here. Ooh. There's an alien right here. This is my alien drone. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I got a couple things ready, right? I'm fucking on my green screen. So you can see I have a DJI, and I like this one because I like this drone because this drone does the vertical, like it does the vertical too, like it turns. This is like I paid like $1,000 for this fucking thing when it first came out. And can you believe that I've only flown this thing? I've only flown this thing like 3 times, and I even got like a really nice memory card. And I swear to God, is it in there? Yeah, the memory card is in here, right? Is it in there? Yeah, yeah, it's right here. So I got like I got a, what is it, 2 terabyte? I don't even remember, bro. Yeah, I have 256 gigabytes of the memory on this stupid thing. And I've only flown it like maybe twice, maybe 2 or 3 times I've flown this stupid thing. But it got full battery. This thing has full battery. So I'm in Florida, right? So in Florida, we got guns. And I got it. I ain't gonna tell you what I got, but you ain't gonna Nick Fuentes my ass. I can tell you that right now. The only way you're gonna catch me if you catch me lacking. But other than that, I'm in Florida. I'm a law-abiding citizen of this here United States of America, and I exercise my Second Amendment. That's right. I exercise my Second Amendment. So if I see some drones out there, I'm gonna send my drone out there to see what the hell is going on. And if they do something to my drone, then I'm gonna poppity pop pop, poppity pop pow, and I'm gonna take theirs down because fuck that. If the government's not gonna do it, I'll do it. But it's the government. It has to be. Oh, my belly hurts. I'm hungry. It has to be the government. There's no other way around it because otherwise they would have shut it down. Like you wouldn't have other like a foreign entity just fly drones out here willy-nilly and the government not do anything about it. But then again, we had the Chinese spy balloons that the fucker when they went from Alaska all the way down to like the Carolinas and nobody blew the damn thing up. Like it's ridiculous. But see, there's helicopters looking at it. So I'm not entirely sure why. This shit.
That is a helicopter.
Yes, that is a helicopter.
Where's like a drone? Where's another drone? Like that's a drone.
Yeah, it's the government. That's a drone. Yeah, it's a government.
That's a drone, and it's pretty low.
And I think too that they were
I'm gonna try to zoom in again.
Yeah, it's a regular drone.
Not a great image quality.
And another thing too, from my understanding, they were trying to pass some legislation regarding drones because they don't want us civilians to fly drones. So that might be something to it. This guy right here, the CEO of drone manufacturing, basically he's saying that he knows people that are in the know that supposedly there's a couple of nuclear bombs just kind of hanging out. Or it might be Santa Claus. It might be Santa Claus. Hey Santa, you dropping off some gifts with some drones? But that is scary too, though. If it is true, and I don't know if this is true. I don't know nothing. YouTube, I don't know nothing about nothing. Government, FBI agencies, I don't know nothing about nothing. Okay, I'm just spectating. I'm just spitballing. I'm just the guy in my house talking some shit. I have no idea if there is a dirty bomb out there, and that's what they're sniffing. I do know that it's not aliens. Because if it was aliens, they would have done taking us over, and if those drones were from a different country, we would have blown them up by now. So they're looking for something. They're fixing some type. I hate to say it, man, but I don't trust the government. I want to. I want to have faith in it, but I don't trust it. Yeah, this one was weird, right? Like, what the hell is that? That's a weird looking one. Like, I want to have faith in our government. I really do, but I don't trust it. Especially now that Trump won. Because they don't want his ass in power. Like, they might pull some shenanigans and try some false flag type stuff to do something. Either jeopardize his presidency or make it, I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I don't know, really. I don't know anything about anything. It's just sometimes I just feel that way because they really hate Trump for some reason. I can't figure it out for the life of me. Like, people just be making stuff up about him. Like, dude, like I said, I'm not a little kid, bro. I've known Trump forever. Not gonna sit here and tell me all this bullshit about Trump. It's like, motherfucker, I've known this guy since I was a baby. Like, what are you guys talking about? This stuff is not, it doesn't make sense in reality, but a lot of people are young and ignorant and they don't know. And it's weird because, you know, in a world where, you know, we have a computer in our hands, people seem to be getting dumber and dumber by the minute. Instead of getting smarter, they're getting dumber. Even though we all walk around with a computer in our hands. Or filmed by me. Montreal, Canada. So they're all the way up in Montreal now. Americans are now shooting the drones in New Jersey. Hell yeah, boom, they're shooting at them. That's what's up. Shoot them down. Fuck it. I mean, hey, hold on. I'm not saying shoot them down. I'm not instructing anybody to do nothing illegal. All I'm saying is that in some states, I don't know what the laws are, but anything above my house is my airspace. You need permission to fly above my airspace, unless it's an airplane or something like that. But you can't just fly your drone on my airspace. I own the house, the land underneath it, all the way up to the sky. I own all that. So if there's a drone flying in my property, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So I may not have to shoot it down, but you know, I could do something. It ain't gonna be flying above my house for that long, I can tell you that, especially if it's flying low. Cause I have a drone, so I just ran my drone into it. That's one way to do it. But like I said, it's the government. It's the government. They have some cool ass drone technology that we don't know about, and they're looking for something. They're not aliens, I can tell you that right now. At least I hope not, because that'll be scary. That'll be scary if they were aliens. But see, yeah, these are regular drones, man. You see that right there? They're scanning. That drone is not making that noise. Whoever put this video did that. That drone is definitely not making that noise. But that's ours, man. They're looking for something. They're scanning for something. So maybe there is a dirty bomb somewhere out there, but I think this one gets shut down, right? Finally, the FAA has banned drones over parts of New Jersey, threatening deadly force for imminent security threat. See? That's what it is, man. They don't want us to fly drones, so they're orchestrating this, getting everybody in a frenzy, and then they're gonna pass laws that says you can't fly drones as a civilian. Well, I have a drone, bitch. I'm about to fly mines. Maybe scare some people with mine. That'll be fun. Scare some people. Well, they'll probably shoot it down because I'm in Florida, so you know some of them rednecks might shoot it down. Like, hey, Tommy, there's one of them alien drones out there. Well, give me the shotgun. They'll shoot that shit down. Oh, hey, I got a subscriber. All right, hey, where's the button? Where's the button for the celebration? Hey, my bad, man. I didn't even see you. My bad, bro. I didn't even see you. Your boy got 18. Yay! Where's the button? I gotta get a button, right? You know, this is my first live stream, so I kind of figured I wasn't gonna have anybody in here, but I gotta get that little I got my stream deck. I got a stream deck, but I haven't set it up yet. Because I'm still working on the aesthetics of the show. You know, I'm still trying to. I'm working my magic, guys, and I've been talking for a while, man. And I gotta tell you right now, man, I could talk for hours. I could talk for hours. So if you're popping in, man, go ahead and join the conversation, man. Let's chat. Let's have a talk. I was hoping that I get a couple of people just popping in here and there, but apparently not. But that's okay. But I did get a subscriber. I got a subscriber. Yay! Bam, 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 bam. That's what I got to get. I got to download that voice mod software and add some celebration thing to it. because I don't know how to I don't know how to set it up where it automatically like does that. I know Twitch does that, and I want a multi-stream. So like right now I'm multi-streaming in vertical YouTube. I think I did it right. I'm looking at it, so I think I did it right. But I'm doing the vertical and the regular. But then I also wanted to do Twitch. But the problem with Twitch is, motherfuckers got too many damn commercials, too many advertisements. Like personally, like I don't even know how people even have the patience to watch people on there. Cause I wanted to watch some of the AMP boys, right? Like the Kaya Sanats and stuff like that, because they're on Twitch. Motherfucker has seven ads before I can actually watch the stream. Man, ain't nobody got time for that. I'll tell you like that, like that meme. Ain't nobody got time for that. And ain't nobody got time for that. It's fucking seven commercials. And then you get to watch it, right? And then you get more commercials. And then if you want to jump off and you want to go maybe, see what else is going on, then you go get another 4 or 5 commercials. And next thing you know, you spend a damn hour just looking at advertisements. Like, man, fuck that. So I'm not gonna Twitch on that. And then I would like to also live stream on Rumble. But you gotta pay them. You gotta pay like $10 a month for the premium membership. Like, bitch, I'm creating the content for you. At some point, I'm gonna get discovered. People are gonna come in, and you're gonna be able to put some advertisement, and you're gonna make some money. So why the hell am I gonna pay you so that I can stream? I'm doing all the work, and I'm gonna pay you. What kind of shit is that? That's why I like YouTube. It's free. I didn't have to pay for shit. I'm paying with my time. So Rumble, you got to get your shit together, bro. Because how are you going to charge so that I can live stream on your platform? Like, that's ridiculous. You want people to live stream on your platforms. So why would I pay $10 to live stream? Like, why would I pay anything to live stream on your platform? I'm the talent. You know what I mean? I'm the talent. You're lucky to have me. Yeah, and I'm supposed to just pay you $10 so that I can live stream? No, man. That don't make no sense. Maybe if I start making some money and I have it, I might do it. Or maybe if they start paying me, because I have some videos over there. So, I unfortunately, you have to kind of put it everywhere. You make a video here, you got to put it in fucking Rumble and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll figure out a way to, because I'm actually not recording these on my computer. So I'm probably just going to clip some shit. Or maybe I download it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm spitballing here, guys. It's live streaming, right? This is the new wave. This is what the kids are doing. What else we got here with these drones? So what do you guys think, Chad? I gotta practice this, right? Hey, chat, what do you think? Are these doo-doo-doo-doos? Are they aliens? Are they from another dimension? Or are they government? They're government issued. They are government issued. That's an airplane. But I just love how the government just be like lying. Be like, why is the government pretending to not know what the New Jersey drones are? They are part of the DPA title, all revived by Trump. Project Blue, UAS, and Project Replicator. Let me see what the hell she got to say, because
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey? That's right. It's crazy going on in New Jersey.
These are not U.S. military drones.
So since they won't tell you, I'll have to. DPA Title III. The DPA was revived under Trump to ensure that things like drones, technology, and medical supplies were being produced in the U.S. so that we could move away from Chinese-produced technology. This led to 2 Department of Defense drone programs: the Blue UAS, Unmanned Aircraft System, and the Replicator program. It also led to the Drone Infrastructure Inspection Grant Act, which allotted $200 million, half to creating drone infrastructure and half to training people in drones, And it just so happens that in 2023, an agreement was made which established a testing corridor between New Jersey and Delaware to allow safe trials of these new technologies, specifically to see how these could work in real-life scenarios. Okay, so right here we see a map of where all the drones have been spotted. And here is a map of all the military bases in New Jersey. Here's some examples of some of the drones that could be flying over this area. Could have a wingspan of 4 meters, 7 meters, which is about 22 feet, goes along with some of the claims that people have been making. Now, as we can see, the designated corridor for the drone testing is in South Jersey, so let's explore maybe some of the reasons that we might be seeing them in North Jersey. We see that they've been seen over the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, but we know that during his presidency, he spent 104 days at the golf course. And it's already been stated that the Replicator program has a goal to field thousands of drones by August 2025. Okay, so what are these drones doing? One might be testing counter-drone systems, ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, AI navigation development. This is why we're seeing it over urban and suburban areas. Okay, so why is the government acting like they don't know what's going on? Well, one, we know the government is so compartmentalized, and the left hand never knows what the right hand is doing, and that federal, local, and military don't communicate with each other at all. We also know that this is companies, private sector behind this, which is being funded by the DoD, which is why they're saying it's not the government. Because technically there's 30 contracts and over 50 subcontracts, including Anduril Industries and General Atomics, as well as Stydio. Now, of course, we know why the media is playing it up.
I want to listen to the rest of what she has to say, but this is the type of shit that pisses me off. That's why my show is called The Angry Rican Show, because shit be pissing me off. I don't know who she is. I don't think she's a journalist or anything like that. It's just a regular tuber. She did all this research, and like I said, I'm telling you, man, I don't got to read all this stuff. I know it's the government, bro. That's our shit. Those are our drones. But she can come up with all this information. Where the hell's the news at? Where's CNN's? Where's Fox? Where's the news outlet? Where they at? You can't trust them, and you can't trust the government. You can't trust the people that are supposed to keep the government in check, which is the news people. So then you got YouTubers and content creators and independent journalists that are willing to do the job, but then they get demonized, and it's just doesn't make any sense. But it's interesting what she's saying.
They have to keep the lights on, so let's talk about aliens. But the fact that the government continues to deny it could be because they enjoy having an invisible threat. They love to blame the foreign adversaries. But if it was actually a foreign country, they would not be allowed to fly that low. It would justify surveillance, profit from fear, and of course it could be a distraction. There's also been a lot of emphasis on government efficiency coming from Elon Musk. He has endorsed drone warfare over manned fighter jets, saying they're more cost-effective, less human casualty, and the ability to maneuver and accelerate in a way that human pilots could never. So trust me, I want this to be aliens more than you do, okay? But shocker, the government is lying to you once again.
Hey, give it up. Who is she? Jennifer Karamuri.
You're telling me?
You know what? She deserves a follow. Congress mentioned PSYOPs, the deep state, and government intimidation tactics. What else she got? You know what? I like her. She deserves a follow. We're going to follow. See, that's how we do, guys. That's what you do, right? You came up with some good information, so you give her a follow. That's what she worked for. But now I'm curious. 39 days, immediately explain. Hold on. Which one was the one that is it this one? Okay, that's the one that we just watched. Congress mentioned PSYOPs, deep state. All right, oh no,
Okay, so the House Oversight Committee just wrapped up a hearing in D.C. called UAPs Exposing the Truth. During Nancy Mace's line of questioning, she asked, is there crashed alien craft? And Lou Elizondo said yes. He also says there's a psychological operations officer, yes, PSYOP officer, who works for the Pentagon Public Relations Office and is the sole person of contact for for anyone coming to the Pentagon about UAPs. He says that there is a cabal which has targeted these individuals with harassment, disinformation, and that this individual has provided false and inaccurate information to media and news outlets to discredit any of the whistleblowers. This was supported by one of the other witnesses, Dr. Gallaudet, who's an admiral for the U.S. Navy, who said he was also subjected to a disinformation campaign, where he was brought into a meeting with AARO, where they tried to convince him to question the validity of verified reports, even tried to make him believe that this was American technology. And he knew for certain it was not. Now, I gotta say, I'm gonna give props to this committee for asking questions today, where Moskowitz said, you know, some people would consider you a member of the deep state. One of the biggest focuses today was the unacknowledged program, Immaculate Constellation, where Miss Mace said, I've been told that you get on some type of list if you say the words Immaculate Constellation. And she said, well, then come at me, Immaculate Constellation.
I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to be in no government. Hey, listen, you know what? Hey, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, YouTubes. I don't want to be in no government, nothing. Cliff High, 39 days to melee explained. What is this? What's she talking about?
Okay, today is Saturday, November 23rd, 2024 in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Bro, what is that?
There's a third one. Yo, look at this shit on the camera. Why is it two different colors?
Bro.
Record that shit.
Everything shut down. I just restarted my phone. I'm publishing this now. It's landing.
And everyone is calling this 39 days to melee. It's a form of military combat that is rarely used today, where combat degenerates into what we would call a basic brawl. This can be used in weapon malfunction or unexpected circumstances. This is Cliff High, a former computer programmer and linguist that developed a unique way to predict future events. He discovered that people shared a higher group consciousness, which led them to unknowingly speak about future events. So he developed a software called WebBot that would scan all different types of human conversations, specifically online, and would analyze language patterns.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Predictions about.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what? I give her a follow, but she gonna put us in a motherfucking rabbit hole over here. Is the white rabbit actually Androcombe deep dive on how? Yeah, man. She, hey. Shorty got us out here in the Matrix. Well, you know what? I'm interested. What the hell she got to say about this?
The comments from some skeptics gets unnecessarily
I want the red
more
pill.
aggressive.
I don't know. I want the blue pill.
About a show or a movie, maybe something like Doctor Who that deals with timelines. Maybe a show like Loki that's also dealing with multiple timelines. And it's all fun and games. Wow, what a great show. What an amazing concept. But then the moment that you mention, you know, it is possible that there's multiple timelines. And some of those timelines could have collapsed. And timelines could merge. And potentially, people could mess with the timelines in the future. That would affect us today. And then all of a sudden, they become glazed over and basically become a prison guard. And now the only thing that matters to them is stopping you from exploring that idea and upholding some type of social.
All right, I don't know about that whole timeline stuff. I like to live my life in a little bit of reality. I don't. Then again, I mean, who knows, bro? Like, honestly, who knows? Like, you question, like, how did we even get here? Like, you know, is God is powerful, right? There's obviously, if there's angels and demons, there's probably aliens, and the universe is extremely big. So for us to think that we're the only life forms in a universe with trillions and trillions and trillions of planets and stars and moons and stuff like that, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, this lady's gonna have us going into a fucking wormhole over here. I'm about to put on my tinfoil hat for this one. So yeah, so anyway, so drones, we already got it. So they're ours, guys. Don't panic, don't freak out yet. They're not Chinese. Oh, excuse me. Well, I got a little too close to that. They're not Chinese drones. They are our drones. With that said, let's get off the drone subject because I think we've seen enough. And I don't know. It's getting a little. So, my next topic I wanted to touch on is.
Bubble mailers are an ideal way
No,
to ship.
I don't give a damn about no bubble mailers. Hell with bubble mailers. The hell with bubble mailers.
Georgia Court of Appeals has disqualified the Fulton County DA Fanni Willis from that election interference case. It's coming down right now. The case against Trump and more than a dozen others already largely stalled, as you know. The new ruling means that it will be up to the prosecuting attorney's council in the state of Georgia to find another prosecutor to decide on the case, to take it over and make a decision as to whether or not they continue with a prosecution of the incoming president.
And former Deputy Assistant Attorney General John Yoo is here. John, does this mean that this is yet another one of the cases against Trump that could go away before he's president?
It's another example, Dana, of this lawfare campaign that was waiting.
You know, it is moments like this where I wish that when it came to music, copyright didn't exist. Because when I hear stories like that, all I want to do is play that song. You remember that song? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Because that's all we're doing right now, baby. That is all we are doing with the Trumpster is winning and winning. Oh, yeah, by the way, I know, hey, I know we're deep into the stream here, but I understand that I am the angry Rican for Puerto Rican, but your boy's a Trump supporter. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. Now you two, don't be like, being assholes and not showing my stuff because I like the Trumpster. But the man got a point. He's been right. He's like a Alex Jones. He's right. He's been right on a lot of things. And the beautiful thing about the internet is that we can verify all this stuff. Because you can only bullshit people for so long, bro. But we all know, like, we have access to a computer in our hands. There's the information is out there, so you can only bullshit us for so long, especially like the news. They just be lying about everything. And then you know what's crazy? They pretend like they never said it. Ain't this about a bitch? So now, and we'll get back to this Fanni Willis thing, but now word is, oh, we knew Joe Biden was out to lunch. We knew. Oh, you knew, but everybody tried to hide it. Everybody tried to. Oh no, he's fine. He's sharp as a tack. Oh my God, he's the best version of Joe Biden I've ever seen. Oh no, he got a stutter. He got a stutter. Really? Really, he got a stutter? And then you go, oh, let me see, Joe Biden when he first became senator, and he's sharper than a mug. Man, he talking in circles, baby. Like that man could bullshit. Now he got a stutter. Shut up. All right, so Fanni Willis is disqualified from Trump case. Hallelujahs.
Waged by Democrats, boomeranging back on them and falling all around their ears. Anyone who watched this trial, remember, this is the DA who claimed that the entire Trump reelection campaign was something like an organized crime racket that was intending to deprive everyone of.
Let me tell you, right? I enjoy me some politics. I was watching the news on November 5th to see who's winning. And I swear to God, Trump was winning. I go to bed, I wake up, all of a sudden he's lost. Hey, hey, so something's not right. And I've been around for a long time, right? So I've had a whole bunch of different presidents, right? My first president, I guess I would say, was Reagan, but I was a baby, so it didn't really affect me. So from Reagan on to now, so there's been a few presidents. Bro, you know who the hell's the president usually in that same day. By midnight, you know who the hell the president is. We still got people counting. They're still counting votes in California, bro, like over a month later. Like, this is, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anywho, so basically, if you guys already know the story, Trump didn't think he lost, and to this day, he still swears that he didn't lose. And I'm kind of there with him. I seen all the stuff that was going on with that, all the crazy shit that was happening, the water mains breaking, people signatures not matching. So he had legitimate concern, and he can question it. Okay, it's not a crime to question the result of anything, because at the end of the day, we're humans, man, and some people like to cheat, man. I play Call of Duty. There's a lot of cheaters. People cheat. It is what it is. Are you telling me just because they're politicians or they're government workers and stuff like that, that they don't cheat or they don't try to cheat? Come on, stop it.
Of our civil rights to vote. But remember, we saw the dramatic testimony over the summer of how DA Fanni Willis had hired her boyfriend, essentially, to be the special counsel, overpaid him, and then had him investigate and bring charges against Donald Trump. It's a complete conflict of interest. And if you take a quick look at the Georgia Appeals Court decision here, that's what it says. There's such an appearance of impropriety, an appearance of a conflict of interest, that Fanni Willis should not be the prosecutor. I think this spells yet another case that's going to have to either be suspended or more likely just ended and tossed out. It's hard for me to see another Georgia district attorney wanting to take up this flawed case and try to prosecute Trump on the.
By the way, this lady is ghetto as hell. This lady is ghetto. I've noticed something when it comes to politics and some government officials. There are some ratchet ass people running the country. There are some ghetto ass heifers running the country, especially in Congress. I remember one time where I think Marjorie Taylor Greene was arguing with some other girl, and the black girl was like, "Oh, you no body having beach blonde something." Yo, I swear to God, bro, I'm like, yo, Congress done turned hood on us, man. I gotta tell you, listen, you know, as a Puerto Rican, you know, we got some African in us. I like to see my black brothers and sisters be in positions of prominence. But brother, y'all gotta get that here. When you go to Washington D.C. and you're in the Capitol and you're in the government buildings, man, you gotta dial back on your ratchetness and your hoodness. You gotta dial it back, man. You gotta mingle in with the white folks out there, man. I can't be out there showing out, being ghetto and gangster. Like, y'all see Fanni? You see Fanni when they put her on the stand? She out there like all pissy, like, you know that's a damn lie. That lie. Man, she out there clapping cheeks with the lead prosecutor. And then not too long ago, I guess her daughter got into, I don't know, the police pulled her over, and then she shows up to try to help her out with the dude that supposedly they weren't dating. They weren't dating, though. Oh, man. Hey, it's a wrap. They got to cut this shit out. And now they're panicking, right? Here's the deal. Here's the thing. So anybody that knows anything about anything, if you have the IQ above fucking room temperature, you know that they try to weaponize the justice system against our boy Trump. That is not, it's not even a matter. If you just, I don't even know how to say it, man, because this is like one of those topics that really like frustrates me, because I like to think that humans, that people have, I don't know, like the capacity to critically think. Like they have the capacity to discern, like, discern truth from fiction. Like I would like to think that people know when other people are trying to bamboozle them and manipulate them, but apparently not. And there is a lot of people that suffer from cognitive dissonance. A lot of people don't even know what that is. So if you're one of those people, hey chat, you know what cognitive dissonance is? Oh chat, there's still nobody at the chat. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, chat. All right, I think I've been talking for too long. Cognitive dissonance, right? That is when you hold a belief, you believe cold-heartedly in your heart of heart, you believe something, right? It could be anything. You see this a lot with like Christians and religion, especially religion. You see it a lot. You believe in what you believe. That as soon as information comes up that questions what you believe, or even shows proof beyond a reasonable doubt that what you believe is actually, in fact, not correct, you dismiss it. Like, oh no, and in Christianity, for example, you would say, oh, that's the devil. That's the devil. The devil lying. The devil lying. That's not true. That's not true. I know my Lord and Savior. Hey, listen, I believe in God, but what I'm saying is I'm not a very religious person like that. But I see it happening because, for example, like if you have like a Muslim and a Christian talking, they're gonna argue each other back, and it doesn't matter who has like what point makes more sense. If the shit makes you feel uncomfortable because it's not what you believe, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's like hitting a brick wall, man. And that's what it is with these anti-Trump people. Like, I'm a logical, critical thinker, right? I don't give a damn. If let's say, for example, Trump when he becomes president, because obviously he won, he's gonna be president unless some shenanigan happens. But if he does something that I disagree with and I don't like, I'm gonna call it out. I'm not gonna try to justify the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like if he old too, right? And that's another topic that we should probably discuss at a later point. But there's gotta be some type of age limit or a term limit or something. But these fuckers can be 90 years old running the government. Like, that's just crazy. But if, say, for example, a year from now, you can see that his mind is starting to go bye-bye. It's like maybe he's starting to get Alzheimer's or something like that. Kind of like what you see with Joe Biden, right? If I see that happening to him, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh no, he's what are you talking about? That's conspiracy. He's sharper than a tack. What are you talking about? He's the best version of himself that I've ever seen. Oh man, no, he's like a spring chicken. I'm not gonna do that because I'd be lying to myself. Because it's bullshit. It's not true. Like, what purpose does that serve? And people do that. Like, they literally have these weird blinders. Like facts hit them, and they be out there just fucking dodging facts. Like, hey, whoa, no, not, oh no, get away from me, Satan. Facts, facts come over here and say, nope, not me. Oh, men can't get pregnant. No, I don't want to hear it. Yes, they can. A man can get pregnant. What are you talking about? Oh no, you bigot. You. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, the world is man, the world is an interesting fucking place. I'll tell you that. Very, very strange times, man. I'm glad that, I'm almost half a century old, so I got 20, 30 years to go, maybe, if that. And then I'm going up there with the tururus. But, because there's some things that are, like, factual, like, and like I said, just people got those blinders. Like, there's certain truths, right? That's another thing, too. And I know I'm kind of, like, all over the place, but I'm getting kind of tired. I'm going on 2 hours, so I'm about to wrap this bad boy up. People like, I don't know, man. Like, they're living in this like weird fantasy world, right? Like I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, how do we get here? Like, how did we get to the point where facts, truth, and logic it doesn't, like, it's elusive, and then they justify it, and they got to do like verbal gymnastics to try to make their craziness sound like normal. Like, it just doesn't make any. It doesn't make sense to me. How did we get to this spot, bro? How did we get to this place? And it's crazy because, you know, like I said, I'm not a spring chicken, man. I see it slowly creeping in, and at one point I'm like, okay, yeah. So someone's gonna tell people like, hey guys, like, stop. A man can't get pregnant. Like, stop. You know what I mean? Like, just stop it. It's just not. Maybe in the year 2055, technology gets to the point where you can maybe put a uterus or some shit on a guy, and maybe it's possible, but it's gonna be a man getting pregnant. You know what I mean? Like an actual man, like that. Like, you can't turn a man into a woman. But this is what I'm saying. I don't want to get canceled before I get started, bro. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with society where certain, like, some logical truth just is like, I don't know, like, it eludes people. Like, this is like simple, basic, fucking primitive biology. Every single human being on this planet knows what a man and a woman is. And I know I got Fanni Willis over here, and that wasn't quite the topic that I get into, but fuck Fanni Willis, man. We're done with her. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. But we live in a very interesting world, man. Like, sometimes you just gotta call out the bullshit, bro, and be like, yo, pause, man. Pump the fucking brakes. Pump the brakes, okay? John cannot be Susan. Like, please just stop. And stop trying to, like, make me go along with your bullshit. But that's just the world we live in, guys. That is just the world we live in. All right, so I'm looking at 3 minutos for actually 2 hours. So with that said, I'm on. You know what? All right, so I got 1 subscriber doing this live stream. Ooh. Do the Trump dance. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and bring you face to face. Come here. Let me talk to you. Listen, guys. I just talked for about 2 hours for you because I care. So now do me a favor. Why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button? Right? You go ahead and click on the subscribe button, right? And it doesn't matter because you are subscribed to about 500 other channels that you never listen to. That's fine. I just need 1,000 subscribers. So just click on that bad boy for me. And then you can share if you want to, but this is 2-hour live stream, so you may not want to share. But you can clip it though. You can clip it. If you think that there was some funny moments in there, go ahead and clip it and share it. That's fine. Just give me credit, motherfucker. Don't just be clipping my shit and not telling nobody that it was me. Okay? Don't be doing that. But you can do it though. But you can do it. You can clip it. That's fine. I'm sure there's some humor in there. So go ahead, clip it. Share it. That's fine. I'm not entirely sure when I'm gonna be going live, but I kind of enjoyed this. I was a little nervous at first, but hey, once I get into my rhythm, baby, I just be japping it up. So, hey, chat, what do you guys think? When should I go live? Oh shit, I still ain't got no chat. All right, fuck it. I wonder how long it's gonna take me before I actually have a person in the chat. Anyways, yeah, so hit that bell. Although I'll be honest with you, I don't have the bell on anybody. Maybe like 5 people, because that should be annoying me. But if you wanna, see what's going on, just randomly check me out. And also, if by chance you are a brand new YouTuber, say you only have but a couple hundred subscribers, hell, you might even only have 5 or 10 subscribers, and you're looking to do what I'm doing, which is I really want to have a podcast. Like I guess I can talk to you guys, or in this particular case, I can talk to myself for however long I need to talk to for. I mean, I can literally talk here for hours, but the goal is to have conversations with other people, because I think it'll be more entertaining. Because I'm not going to lie to you, but I feel a little crazy for these last 2 hours. I feel a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, it's not normal for a human being to just talk to himself for 2 fucking hours, okay? I have to like pretend there's voices in my head answering back to me. So it's kind of, bro, it's kind of, you got, it's odd. It's weird. So just for that alone, you should probably hook me up and, subscribe. And another thing too, right? Since we're getting to know each other, right? We are going to build a friendship. We're going to build a community, everlasting YouTube community. I'm not going to scam you. I'm not doing that crypto scam bullshit. But I'm also not going to be asking y'all for money. That's just weird. I've noticed something. So as I doom scroll like I normally do, because ever since the invention of cell phones, it's kind of hard to put that motherfucker down. So I'm doom scrolling and I go to some people that are live, and I've noticed this a couple times, but there's one in particular that really stands out to me. This mofo got 2 Cash Apps and a Venmo. Why would you need 2 Cash Apps and a Venmo? Like, why not just, if you're gonna do it at all, why not just have one? Why the fuck would you need 2 Cash Apps and a Venmo? Like, I don't understand. And if somebody really wanted to donate to you, they can super chat. They can give you a super chat. So why the hell would you need to have your Cash App there? Just asking for money. Secondly, once you get monetized, obviously YouTube pays you. So stop being so damn thirsty, man. I can stop asking people for money. That's I'm not gonna do that. That's just crazy. 2 Cash Apps and a Venmo while you have super chats. Like, stop it. There's one thing if you're gonna sell something, I respect that. You got an affiliate link, or you trying to sell some T-shirts or some merchandise. It's all good. Or maybe you have a sponsor. And that's another thing too, bro. The Angry Rican will not sponsor shit that I won't use. Straight up. So I'm not gonna. I don't care how much they're gonna pay me. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you about no bullshit program about something that I'm never gonna use. If any sponsors eventually want to talk to me, it better be something that I'm using. It better be something that I can put my hands on, I can use, that is useful. Otherwise, I'm not promoting shit. Like, I'm not promoting shit that I'm not gonna use, because I like to keep. Hey, the Angry Rican show's gonna keep it 100. We ain't with that fake stuff. No siree. So with that said, again, anybody want to do some collabs? Any new YouTubers? Like, and I'm talking about people that are serious about this shit. Like you serious, you really want to take it to the next level, holla at me. You can check me out at the Angry Rican Show at gmail.com. Hit me up there, and we'll get together. We'll do a little collaboration. We shoot this shit for a couple hours, and then we'll do it, man. We'll make it happen. Then we'll take this channel to the next level, which is the. I hope that eventually I can do that. So with that said, guys, chat. I know you don't exist right now, But thank you anyways, because at some point you will be there. With that said, hey, if anybody watches this after the fact, I just want to say thank you for joining. I hope I entertained you. I hope you learned something today. And with that said, hit that notification to know when I go live next. I'm probably going to do another live. I don't know. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Who knows? Anyways, with that said, man, thank you guys. Thanks for your time. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. If you guys are out there, because today's Friday, well, it's Saturday now. So if y'all, getting your drink on, drive safe. Or don't drive at all, get an Uber. But anyways, man, that's it. It's been fun. So I am out of here. Peace out.